Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. So yesterday's video I told markets are likely to come down. In fact, we put a thumbnail that market may go down, and that is what has happened exactly, right? 18,000 and 42,500 Bank Nifty. It was because of HDFC. Bank Nifty was holding to 42,500. If it was not HDFC Bank, maybe we would have gone to maybe 42,200 or even below 42,000. And 18,000 was a crucial support in Nifty that is held firmly. That is because of that 18,000 is a resistance, right? And I'll tell you one more thing. Yesterday I asked in our Telegram group that what is going to happen, whether 18,000 is going to be taken out or not. Why I asked this question is because I thought we will take a contra view. If people say maybe 18,000 is going to be taken out, we will sell put option, and if they say it is going to go towards 18,500, we will sell call option. So I thought we will take a contra view, but to my surprise, people who commented or voted in that Telegram post was right. So we have a Telegram group, so make sure if you want you can join the Telegram group. It's absolutely free. We discuss a lot of things in our Telegram group. I will leave the link in the description below. Apart from that, if you see, as I told you, markets were kind of volatile, and this is a new normal, right? Markets tend to come down. So today was a day where we saw high was around 18,100. It was just almost 18,000 was held, right? And that is because of this is happening in spite of all global negative global cues. Even yesterday we saw that US market, US futures, and even Europe markets were down by more than 1 or 1.5%, and hopefully this 18,000 will be taken out maybe tomorrow or Monday. And Bank Nifty is also same thing, and Asian Paints was a big dragger. Not only Asian Paints, JSW Steel, Nestle India, Bajaj Finance, Sun Pharma, Tata Steel, Reliance Industry. Reliance was down by 1.5%. In fact, just now, as before I post this video, they came out with a result, and they have increased year on year 18%. They have increased the revenue by 18% year on year. We'll talk about that later. And if you see Bank Nifty, as I told you, it is just holding to around 42,500. Maybe, as I told you, we have very weak global cues, and we'll see that as I talk to you. Even US market, Europe is really down. We'll talk about in a few minutes. Bank Nifty was just trying to hold above 42,000. In fact, it gapped up above 42,500, and it was all day long it was trying to hold above 42,500, and Bank Nifty was super choppy, right? So in spite of India VIX falling, so if you know, India VIX dropped by 1.22%, and at one point of the time today it was down by more than 2.5%. So in spite of all this, Bank Nifty making big moves. That's what we were talking about. It is very injurious to trade in weekly options. That's why if markets are choppy and you don't get premiums at all. That is why we are saying, see, market moving is not an issue, but when the market moves and you don't find premiums at all is a big deal. And let me give you an example. If you go and check check the option chain, this is not option chain, this is FI data. You go and check the option chain, NSE option chain. You check at the money call option and put option. Combined premium, Nifty, I'm talking about Nifty, combined premium will not even cross 200 rupees. Right? So expiry is when? Expiry is more than maybe how many? 4 trading session. Today is Friday. Next Thursday I'm talking about 4 more trading session. It is not having a premium of even 200 rupees. So you imagine, do you think Nifty is not moving 200 points? Of course it is moving 200 points. Even today itself it has moved 150 points. You are collecting premium of 200 rupees, and today alone it has moved more than 150 points. Then how do you think you can manage? This is the problem in weekly options, or this is the problem in say when the premium are very less, when India VIX is very less and market makes to move tends to make a very large move. Okay, so that is a whole different ball game. We'll talk about that later. And coming back to Reliance result was out, and as I told you, they posted a huge numbers. They have increased their revenue by 18% year on year. Reliance has increased their net revenue by 18%. So is that a bad news or good news? I really don't know. I'm not a investor or I'm not a stock guy. You will have to tell me. Let me know on the comment section below whether this is a good news or bad news, right? Let me check one more time. Sorry, not even 18%, 28% year on year. That is 4,638 crores revenue. But in spite of this, what is happening is both ADR and GDR is down by 0.5%. Reliance ADR and GDR is down by more than 0.5%. Now let me tell you something about Reliance. So if you check, whenever we did a research last 20 quarters. Okay, last 20 quarters, whenever the Reliance comes out with the result, the next day Reliance shares fall sharply. Out of 20 times, 16 times it has fallen sharply. So maybe this time also it will fall. We don't know. That is up to how people react, and there is no significant call rating. In fact, there is so much of call rating at 2,600 strike. So you imagine, maybe smart money is trying to short Reliance. So that is how the things are when it comes to stock specific things, because this is a earning season, and as you know, I'm not a fundamental guy, or I don't trade stock. We don't buy options buy stocks, or we don't invest in stocks. We invest in other kind of debt funds or ETFs, something like that, right? And apart from that, US future is almost flat. Dow Jones is down by maybe 0.12% or 10%. Nasdaq is up by 0.5%. S&P is flat, and Europe is also almost flat. There is no reaction at all. So last 2 or 3 days they have been falling like anything, and let's see how the markets react today. And when it comes to FIIs are net sellers today. They have sold around 2,200 crores, and DAs have bought for 1,500 crores. So this is the thing you will have to remember when it comes to FII data, right? So let's see how things pan out. There are lots of things. This is earning season, and there are lots of things we will have to see when it comes to Nifty and Bank Nifty trading. We are guys who trade mostly on indices, right? So and one more thing I will tell you is that we have a webinar tomorrow. That is Saturday morning around 10 a.m. This webinar is about long-term option. Of course, that is not free. So if you want, you can join. It is a very nominal charge of 200. We will discuss more about long-term option, how to trade in long-term option, what can be done in terms of doing adjustment in long-term option, so on and so forth. So if you want, you can join the webinar. I will leave the link in the description below. Apart from that, things are looking good. All our trades are in profit. Not only our trades, even our members' trades are in profit. We'll see how things pan out. So I'll sign off from you. I will come back with a new video tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye.